Yo, how you doing? How are we doing? Sorry, trying to get in the hot seat. I got longer than I thought because for some reason we come into a ranked lobby and we're the only one here. I mean, as much as I wanted to go racing, it feels like we should pick up the win. Is that cheating or what? But give us a chance to quickly try a tune. So I did look at some. Well, should I say look? I had a fiddle around earlier, and where's my air controller? Well, we'll go to default. Well done, retrospective, on your win, mate. What class were you in? What league are you in? It's tough, isn't it? It's tough. Racing is tight. I mean, at the moment, I think we're going in Division 3 and it's like the top probably 7 or 8 or 9 are in 114 laps. We're still trying to find. We got into a 13 earlier, which is what we're going to try and do now. I think I've worked out the differential a bit better. Gonna run out of time. Yeah, MX-5s, yeah, nice one. One with the 115s, not bad, mate. Yeah, I jumped into a lobby earlier and it was a bit like that, the fastest lap, but then I accidentally bombed out of it. Well, I accidentally backed out rather than quit, or went to pit. So I lucked out there. I think you do get the luck of the draw because you come on sometimes, and when the fast boys are on, it's hard, isn't it? I think the preload needs to go up to be able to get the power out early, and the power ramp angle needs to be high because it's trying to work out in games whether they reverse it or not. So I did have a fiddle earlier, and it definitely felt like I was getting more speed. We did play with ride height as well, but we'll try it without because that did compromise our turn a little bit.
Clear of pit lane.
You definitely feel a little bit more when you step on the throttle. Oh, see, don't even need anyone on the track. Time of day feels different. Trying to work out if it was the ride height or just the ramp power and torque that was giving me the extra speed, because I was hitting more 120, 121s up the straight. we did get into the 113s. Gone a bit heavy with the roll bars at the moment as well, but
send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there.
that's slow. Like that.
Hammer down now.
Oh look, still got.
Session over.
Why does
Check
it
and
feel
flag
delayed?
this lap.
Just feels a little bit more of a handful than we had it feeling earlier.
This is your quali lap. Make it count. Not ideal. We're starting last, so I hope you're ready for it.
Yeah, I do like the 992 at Donington. I really enjoyed it. It is a bit of a handful trying to get through that bend, but it's better now. They've smoothed out the downshifts. I wanted more time to fiddle with the tune on that, to be honest, but we're going to pick up a free win here. I know it's cheeky, but might as well get the practice in. What we'll try, we'll get up to temperature, see what it does. Did feel a little bit looser than it did earlier. Oh. It must be over the full start then. Forgot we were in a race, not a time trial. I definitely find ramping the brakes up to 120% has helped. Take some cones out of the way. See, for some reason, I will say, it definitely seemingly pulls harder. Don't know why. With the ride height dropped on the front and raised up at the back, but it definitely makes it looser. Feels really nice, but feels slightly loose under the braking. As long as you can manage that. That's the sort of line you need to do there. You need to get right out into that bit of tarmac on the left, and then you need to cut as much of that corner as you can. Wide. I would have jumped out into another full lobby, but there wouldn't even be one running for another 40 minutes, so whatever it is. Catch. Catch it again. Be interesting just to see what you get for a win with no overtakes. The scoring definitely seems to be a bit not easy to work out. better. Into the 13s. Took a bit of grass after the tarmac. It just steps out under braking a bit if you're too close to the grass.
Halfway point.
Ooh, kept it going a bit too hard then. I thought it might come out of it, but it didn't. You definitely might want to experiment with dropping your ride height on the front and raising it on the back. Like I say, it does make it a little bit loose and a little bit squirmy and braking, but it seems to carry a lot more speed. If you look, I'm getting over 120. Easy to get, well, 120 to 121, maybe a little bit more if I get the right exit. We didn't come out fast and we still hit over 120 on the straight. I'm pretty sure you'll struggle to hit that. Most of the time it's about 117, but you can see under braking, it does get a little bit. Can get used to it. Can always drop a bit of roll bar off the rear. Track limits then.
Race officials caught a track limit violation.
trying to save it then. It's definitely not stable, but then it's definitely got the potential to be faster, so maybe some ironing out needs to be done. Just can't do it in here. As soon as I get it sorted and make it feel smoother, I'll do a little tune for it for you. A little guide. The tyres aren't too bad, to be fair. What we put them through. It helps give sort of 2 stabs of the brake there, like to stop the squirm, get a hard stab on, come off and go straight back on again. And that reduces your rear squirm. Track limits. Just got to try and get in earlier on that bend. It's tough. So at this corner you can trail in early, brake in late, and the speed's about the same. Go late and hard, then get in. Oh, my steering wheel just went off halfway through the corner. Turn that back on. When the control pad goes off, it makes it right platform. Get around one-handed. Right, let's go. Too wide. You need to get inside that line if you've got it on. Give yourself a little bit of room to squirm, it doesn't hurt as well. Dropped the gear when we didn't need to. You'll see here, even then, it's not that's a bit of a slow entrance up here, but see the speed I'm getting. Check yourself when you're doing it. Normally you get to about 117s, 118s. There's 121. Pretty sure the trick there is dropping your front nose and raising your rear. Seems to get the extra speed. Because I've been next to people who've had extra speed over me. I've noticed it. It's more so than like I've had a jump start, not a jump start, but I've got a really good start on them. By the time I've got next to them, they're then accelerating harder than me. And you think, well, you're only on a straight. But this definitely, when I've done this and I went to a lobby earlier, I was catching people down the straight in their slipstream a lot more, with the front end dropped down and the rear end high. It's about 98 mil either end. 0.9, whatever it was. I've got it in inches now. Tyres cool back down. Also, we didn't expect to come on and get an easy cheeky win. There was 30 odd people in the lobby when we joined, and then this booted us into one on our own, so we'll take the victory. If there'd have been another race starting straight afterwards, I'd have done it, but there won't be, that's the problem as well. Right, let's see if we can get one decent flying last lap to finish on. Try and get a bit of angle while maybe coming out onto the
Stay
curb.
focused.
We're at the grass. Track limits. Just need to get in quick enough. But if I put any more speed into it, it'd be impossible to drive on cold tyres. Not impossible, but a lot more difficult. Just break a little bit of room beside you. Let it squirm, then you can use it as a flip back in. Oh, oh. And we can test the gravel, some of the best gravel I've seen. I've only seen better fields in Farming Simulator. It's the sort of gravel traps that do work. Freshly ploughed. There we go, we'll take that though. Be interesting to see if it's given us more points than we got. We're on 46 points for both rounds so far, or for both points in this round. Which even then we got 31 points for a second. I think we got 46 points for like a fourth, but with about 6 or 7 overtakes. So I think it's a combination of overtakes and that. How you doing, Luke? How you doing, Racecraft? How you doing, Nafisa? Thank you very much. I do well at the saves, don't I? But that's where I have the damping turned down and then even down a bit more in the settings. You'll see when I go in and set the next one up. But having that damping off definitely helps you save it. You struggle on the joystick. And you struggle with the... if it was trying to protect you. It's all good having the dampening when you're learning. But once you get up to speed, you find all them aids do sort of start hurting you more than helping you. .110 and 111, I know. No, I'd say it is possible, but I must admit, I mean, what have I seen? I think, like I said, I've said it a couple of times, I'm not sure what the parity's like, Luke, on the Xbox. The thing is to just take note of whether on the Xbox, the PlayStation, or the PC. So the PlayStation will have a control panel and a screen. The PC will look like the other one, which is PC, and then the Xbox will have the Xbox logo. But there you go. There, look, you can see you've got the controller there on one, and then just the screen on the other. So that's the PlayStation and the PC. But yeah, no, 111s is possible. I mean, like I say, I've just dropped the ride height, increased the torque for the initial torque on the diff to 300, because some games work opposite the way they read them. It's a torque that's allowed, or it's a torque that's not allowed in a sense. So it's on 300 and then 90. It definitely makes it snappier off the throttle. But then if you drop the front ride height and increase the rear ride height, it makes it a bit wobbly under braking. But I was definitely hitting 3 to 4 mile an hour more up that back straight, and it's noticeable when you're against people. I'll show you in the next one. It's just a little bit sketchy on the cold tyres, but once it actually got warmed up, the tyres lasted didn't even melt like I normally melt them. Normally they're ready to cook dinner on after a race. So PSI, I've run different, to be fair. I've run hard, I've run soft, and I generally find on that what you want to do is, so there's a little button when you're doing your settings, you push X, it'll change it from symmetrical to asymmetrical or vice versa. And what you want to do is go through your tune first with it as asymmetrical, so your suspension's set up unless you're going to jiggle around with each corner. But your best bet is to set it up pretty even and asymmetrical, and then go back to tyres after you've done 5 laps, go to essentials, and it will tell you, generally around this track, it will tell you that your front left's 2 degrees hotter thereabouts than your right tyre. So just knock it down a degree for each PSI. Generally works for about right, so just knock it down. Or yeah, just knock it down 2 PSI on the front left, 1 PSI on the rear left, and leave the front 2 the same. You can run with soft, and the soft tyres will give you a good launch, but then the soft tyres, when you're up to speed, will give you more friction when you're really pushing tin. So it's a payoff. Hard tyres will give you better top speed, slightly lesser launch, a little bit more slip, and softer tyres will give you a better launch, slightly better grip, but then more friction when you're trying to create speed. So, like I say, I've actually run anywhere from the 20 psi all the way up to 27 psi, and it's been manageable on both. Generally, it's more about the difference in the tyre, I found. But it was a little bit more slippier on hard tyres. So, if anything, I'd be starting on maybe, I think just then I was on 18.9 on the front left, and the 21.9 or 20.9 on the front right, and then 19.9 on the back left, and the 2 rights were the same. It's only the lefts that really get a kicking around there. Yes, the death wobble and catch the car. So you want to control a racecraft. I mean, I had a go yesterday, and to be fair, it's tough on a controller. It's working out which in the settings for your controller reduces that dampening effect, because there is, like people say, when these are made for controllers, it ruins the experience, everything. But I mean, this isn't made for a controller. You can tell that the controller tries to mimic the amount of time it thinks it would take you to oscillate the steering wheel. But in all honesty, how fast you can react with a steering wheel, it's slower than the joystick, but it's not as slow as they make it out. So once you've turned the dampening off on the wheel, you can tend to catch more of your slides. But I haven't been able to turn the dampening off, or I haven't played with the controller enough to find a setting that will tone that dampening down fully. But you can, in that drive menu, just try and turn that one down that I turned down even further. I'll show you in the next race. We can have a quick. There we go. We'll have a go. We'll have a go. We've got 20 minutes. I'll get the controller out quickly. Let me just right, so if we go to the vehicle setup, so I'm still going to increase the steering rate, maybe even increase it more on the joystick, I'm not sure. We'll have a go. I'll still increase the stiffness and remove the steering damp in there. And you've also got an alignment boost here, so I'd probably try and remove that as much as I can. Feedback strength, I don't know, maybe reduce it. We'll try it down, see what it does. We're on a stick anyway. Friction will turn up. I think we can leave them. I will try and put a tune on the car. Drop the bump stop length. Drop the pounds. Obviously drop the ride height, which is going to increase your camber massively, reduce the camber back off. Now I've seen people running with high camber. I tend to still run with low camber. You can offset it. Try with the ride height, increase, see what the speed we get. Gone all the way. Full simple jack. We're going to give it an even toe on the rear. We're going to reduce the roll bars. It's probably going to pay for it. But it was understeering when I tried this yesterday with the pad. And then we're going to increase the preload. Drop the clutches and increase the power ramp angle. That's why this is on a joystick. You can see the way it slows down your steering. Yeah, look, if I push, like, actually on the steering wheel, look, this is me on the steering wheel, so if I go left and right, I can go, look, I can actually go faster on the steering wheel than I can the joystick. That's the joystick. That's the steering wheel, you see? So, where on most games like Forza, the steering wheel won't be able to move as fast as the joystick, which is why the joysticks are more of a power play. Whereas on this one, the joystick is hindered by the fact that they've slowed down oscillation. Yeah, the only thing that I felt like it needed to improve really round here yesterday when I had a little go on the control pad was the rotation on the corner. You couldn't get as deep into a corner as you can with the steering wheel. But the brakes are better. But you can see there, look, I'm getting understeer already. See what time we can get on a pad.
Send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there.
We're going to send it. But you can see, look, you just can't make that corner on a pad like you can on a wheel. Survive the grass, sorry. But you know, the pad ain't too bad.
Session ends in 5 minutes.
See, I think we need more turn, so I'm going to increase the steering rate. First off.
Hammer down now.
The hammer is down. Excuse me. Well, it's better. It's probably going to be slightly more lethal though on the left to right, but we'll see. Ooh. Turning that dampening down definitely helped, I think.
Full focus, full send.
Full focus. Oh, we caught it. Stayed within the track limits. Not feeling too bad for a pad. 2 seconds, have a look at the chat. I'm just trying this out. Oh. Front tyres seems to be getting punished off it though. Well, there's a two, to be fair, there's a 115. Still caught the slide, look. It's all about experimenting, really. I'd say turning that dampening right down definitely helped the pad. Right, but look what speed we're hitting on this straight. That's going to be interesting. Oh no, we're hitting good speed still, look. Shit, more speed on the pad.
Remaining.
Well, we survived the slide. So what you do now is if you return to pits before the session ends, then go to your essentials, you'll see now that we're on 25, 24, 25, 27, so both fronts are hot. Rear one's the only one that's sitting around 24, so they need to drop 1, that needs to drop 3 really. So if we push X, we can go all the way down. This ain't going to let me drop 2. 1, and we'll drop that one down a smidge, and then that should hopefully bring the tyres back into line. How you doing, Jay? How you doing, mate? You can't use softs in MX-5, can you? It's wets or hards. Maybe that's how they hold me back. But you see, I turned the alignment boost down to -1, yeah. I've got the steering dampening down to 1 and the alignment boost down to -1.0, which normally it starts on 0. I mean, even on the steering wheel, I turn it down to 0.5. But -1 just means you're going to get less input trying to save you from the computer, and it's going to be more you. So I did catch a couple of saves then on the joypad. And then suspension-wise, that's where we were at. Look, now because I went symmetrical with my suspension and back again, it's made my tyres symmetrical, so that's annoying. So you always have to do your tyres last. Let's go controller again quickly.
All clear.
All clear. So you can catch the slide, see the way it kicked me back then. So yeah, let me know, Racecraft, if that turning that down helps you out, mate.
Qualifying lap underway. This one counts.
To be fair, it feels pretty solid now. Just can't get into the bend like you can with the wheel there, and you get the track limits. Other than that, that's a pretty solid line. I'm wondering if that's all right. I don't think I can produce any more there. The only thing we could do is possibly we could give it a little bit of toe out on the rear. Might make it a little bit wild.
Clear of pit.
Done it straight away. I've just done it again, look. That's damaged me. Just let me out the pits, please. Let me out.
Five minutes left.
Definitely got into the turn better then. But you're very much capped off how fast you can get round the corner unless you can really increase that turning circle.
Lap timing started. Get a move on.
Oh, we got flicked out then. But yeah, there you go. There's a few settings for the control panel you can experiment with. Yes, I will do, Jay. I'll have a go in a second. If we can't get into a race, next time between races, I will have a go at the LMDH and have a quick go, mate. No problem. MX5 has got 4 minutes. We've got LMPs running tonight, but that's not for 2 hours. They're so long between some of the classes. I mean, you've got no one in the 992. Oh, there you go. You've got 5 people in there. But the 992 is 28 laps. It's hard. We've done well. What do you want to see? We've got 3 minutes. 992 or MX5. I'll give you the choice. But the 992 is so long, it's likely to see people quit out of it. That's all I will say. And what points did we get? Look, 46 and 46. So for that win, we didn't get as many points as we got for a 4th place of overtakes for going into a lobby and winning on your own. No, I don't mind, Jay. I'll have a jump on like when I get a chance. I don't mind having an experiment. Oh, I'm thirsty. Thirsty work. One of my original ideas is to do like a kind of like all 992, right then. Go on then, we'll do 992. It's got 7 in each. We'll go 992. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing like the kind of like cars and coffee style Sunday mornings, just a chill out stream. Just for anyone's questions and tuning tips or anything like that. So I don't mind helping people out. And I know sometimes people don't want to ask questions if you're in live lobbies and stuff like that. So I was just going to do like a private session for people on a Sunday where we can all get together. Maybe it's not streamed or whatever. Ask any questions, get any advice, practice anything, test anything, whatever you like. I'll tell you what I'll do after this, Jay. I'll have a little go at a LMD, a race on Authentic, and we'll see what it's like. We'll do a shorter version, but we'll see what it's like. See what it's like qualifying. Thing is even like in things like the MX5 against the Authentic AI, you've really got to be consistent. So I imagine in LMD it's going to be the same, just a whole lot quicker. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll see what we've got. 12 registered players now, but been 28 laps. It's just, it's one of them ones that, you know, obviously everyone has a mare of a race and doesn't mind backing out every now and then, but it's one of them ones you kind of wish you were locked into and you had to do. You'll notice that I will start with like a generic tune on each of the cars anyway. Generally a little bit of toe out on the rear, a little bit of toe in on the front. Maybe drop the ride height on the front slightly. We've gone more sort of exploited with the MX-5 recently, just to try and search for them faster lap times and that more speed, but I don't know where they're getting 111s and 110s. See, they've gone straight out. So I'll do this on every car, regardless. You just saw I done it differently on the pad, so alignment boost I'd knock right down on the pad. I don't know why I haven't knocked it right down here, probably make more sense to, but it's been alright where it is. And then what track are we on? Donington, so we'll go for wing. It's not super fast. Right, I'm just going to still keep that. Still keep that low. Spring rate's as low as it would go. 2.5 cam's enough there. 3's enough there. So toe in means it needs to be a positive number. So we'll go for a bit of toe in on the front, and then toe out means it needs to be a negative number, so we'll do a bit of toe out on the rear. Ride height has dropped and raised a little bit already. We'll increase the front roll bar, that'll reduce a little bit of the rotation we put in. I might even be inclined to run them both up a little bit higher. To be fair, I might we'll ramp up the brakes 67.5, ramp up the brake into 120. I'm going to reduce that back down just to tame it a little bit, and then we'll see what it's like. There's my controller on there, it is all. Right, back on the wheel, so just
all clear.
this one you want to just get in all earlier than it says you do. Even then a little bit understeering. A bit lively.
Send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there. Final 10 minutes.
A little bit violent on the turning. Just need to sort that turning out a little bit, I think. Oh. That's right. Oh, did you do the list of storm? Yeah, not bad little setup, that was it. I didn't know. Is there any? What's the achievement for the list of storm? Yeah, that feels a bit more behaved even on cold tyres. Loads better. We just increased the roll bar on the rear slightly just to give us a little bit more. First we drop the camber a little bit. Whoa, 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 and then we drop the brakes. We drop the front tyres.
minutes left.
Oh, hello, mate. What? Bit deep into that one. You can definitely feel the difference between braking downhill and braking uphill. Well, like you should, but the ABS is even a lot snappier. Cook that one. It's hard not to carry the speed into there, but really to just lay off that smidge early. Same with this one. Almost had that. I'll take that. Those tyres are a bit warm, so we're going to have to take it a little bit easy. Oh, we found our nose turning just too early then, tried to correct it and got spat off into the gravel.
Final minutes of the session.
Got one last chance. Right, one last go. Let's not throw it away. Almost threw it away straight away.
End of session. Checkered flag this lap.
Ho, 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 ho. Still got 131 with that save, but I think we can get into the 130s, so it'll be tough. I might stiffen up the bump stiffness
We can
or
try
the
and get
spring
some
rate
balance for the
slightly.
race to long distance, but I
think
really
you're
hope
right.
qualifying will go better for us.
So did I, mate, but no need to put down on it. I'm on a wheel at the moment, retrospective, so I switched the wheel. I've done the control a little bit before, just in the MX-5, just to show you a setup on how I get rid of some of the dampening effect. What, you think the different paint job on the different cars retrospective is a different feel, do you? Is that what it is, the McLean's, or? Vehicle setup, so see, I might was the can I do the bump stop spring rate? I'll just leave it as it is. See how we get on. Try and predict the start and nick a couple of places early. The 28 laps is going to be hard.
Need a good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn 1.
3, 2, 1, go. Great launch. Oh, great. I mean, you know. I mean, they only hit me on the right hand side. I didn't even. It's like they're AI. I didn't even nudge the gold one in front at all. Oh, that was my fault. that was my fault. I tried to stay on the inside and got the wobble on. We'll take it. We'll have to go to the stewards afterwards. Oh, it bumps through there. It bumps through there. He's on the inside. Oh, another bump between them two. No. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just got round there in time. Oh, it's like deja vu. Oh, they've gone behind in the old rear view there. Settled in a bit now. Need to get past this guy, 'cause I think he's holding us up for making our own mistakes. Oh, that was me a bit downhill on the brakes then. I suppose in these early days it's a learning curve. Oh, stop, 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 stop. Ultimately, it's going to be a hard place to find the room. Controller's gone off. Oh, oh, oh. Trying to get my sound back on. Was that that Timo in the gold one? I didn't realise Timo. It's fast through the chicane. I think I've got the rest of the track. What a knobhead. There you go, done it to yourself, mate. Get on with the jobbing hand now. Oh, was that? Who was? Oh, I'm confused. Who's behind me? Who's with me? Chase these two down now. Such a tricky one to get the brakes on, that one.
The back marker ahead is not racing for position.
So much easier to lose your progress than gain it. Got all that thrown away then. Second up, 2 seconds down. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, throw it in there. Throw it in there. Get after matey.
Back marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
Oh, that was close. Still managed to stay 2 temps up. Alright, someone's just taking the other road, are they?
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
Oh, he was trying, wasn't he? There you go, mate. You got what you wanted.
We're coming up to a back marker. This guy was all over the
Got what
place
you
a few
wanted,
laps
mate.
ago, so be careful
You got what you
getting
wanted.
past.
Just going to a 28 lap race so we can, you know, just ruin everyone else's day. It's just funny, isn't it? You just know when you're really crap at the game that you have to make a different game for yourself.
The back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
Control to dispatch once we get back to that one, I think. Won't be long. Look at that. I thought I'd smoothed out that second gear and it's caught me right out then. Oh, go on, I'll have a penalty, yeah, because yeah, we've not been punished enough. Yeah, don't fancy 20 more laps of that, to be honest. So let's look just at the chats quickly. Oh, the Thermocleans, yeah, right off flick. Yeah, got a good start then. Yeah, that's what it is like. That matey though, like you see him cut through the chicane, then I come past him and then he just railroads me off. It's just like, oh, are you having a good day, are you, mate? Must be having a good day. Oh look, then you come out and you've still got 12 minutes until anything starts. Alright, what we got? Spring and GT3s, but it's locked. GT4s round Spielberg. Multi-class round Lime Rock. I do think 28 laps is a bit long, like at the moment, for where the game is. I'd like to do it, but it needs to be a bit more strategic, probably have a pit stop. Don't even know if you're going to need to pit, don't even know how long tyres last. You don't see any weather either, do you? GT3s round Sao Paulo, we had a go at that yesterday. Oh look, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a quick. Did you say LMDH, didn't you, earlier? Jay? Which one are we going for? Which one do you drive? The Valkyrie is probably the best looking one, isn't it? The Alpine looks good. The others look very much the same. Look like they've got headlights nicked off a HGV. Porsche's got small headlights. Should we try the Valkyrie then? What track? What track? Well, let's give it something, a bit of a challenge, I suppose. Yeah, GT4's good. After all the classes are a bit better after the patch, to be fair. They all feel a little bit smoother. I will say that some of the old classic ones like the GTOs and that feel a little bit classic still, but yeah, the GT4s I've felt pretty solid. The NGTs have felt solid. GT3s have felt solid. All the ones I've tried, I've been able to drive. Right, so vehicle setup, we'll start with our standard. We haven't tried any of these yet really, not since day one, and they were hard on day one. Stiffness goes in points, but we'll turn the stiffness right up, turn the dampening right down. We know where we're at when we do these, so alignment boost. Or you can't take any alignment boost off. Load boost will go up to 30. Friction boost. Right, we'll try them.
You're clear.
Oh, turning sharp. His hands are massive. Brakes are harsh. Lucky the gravel traps are so good. Most games you still made it to the wall. Oh, she's a beast. Probably pick one of the hardest tracks I could have tried it on. Loads of understeer.
Start of your timed lap. Make it count.
Oh. It looked like it wanted to go into the corner and then didn't. One of the hardest ones I've driven. It just doesn't seem to turn to match the pace. Right, see if we can keep to, well, keep on the tarmac would be nice. Oh, the ABS is the worst I'll tell you what. Maybe it's one of them that needs the Does need the brake bias down. Still like it. Do more actual rotation.
Lap timing's live. Make it count. You're clear. 5 minutes left.
Just seems like a weird one to drive, to be honest. Tyres are like ice buckets. Look, even there, look, it's green. It's got no turn at all. Well, this next one seems to be the hardest turn. Within like a second. Probably a tough arse to go straight out on this course, to be fair, but we thought we'd. Tyres are starting to warm up. You can feel it. Oh, we just stepped on it a bit too much. Behind me.
Remaining.
Well, I've got one more chance to get a lap in. The AI is right on our Aristotle. So it's on authentic difficulty. I imagine they'll still push harder times if I do, to be fair, at the moment.
Check and flag this lap. Wrap it up.
It's a rest around here though. Or 118's a weaker buster. In our first outing. I know, tyres are well cold, didn't they, Tim? I didn't even notice you in that 992 race. Which one were you? Did we bump or did we not? Yeah, I struggled to even get them tyres up to temperature. But they felt doable. Anything going in the rank? No, look, still 12 minutes to go. Always 12 minutes to go. I would say 12 minutes to the race. And everyone wants to race GT3s. Or 11 people GT3s round pileup. Do we try setting up our own one first? So, who said about the GT4s? We'll try the GT4s. Retrospective, you said it, didn't you? So we'll try them. Which one? Anyone you like. I normally go for the Porsches. I've got a cheeky little Boxster. This is as close as I can get to it. I mean, round Bathurst would be nice, I suppose. What am I doing? There we go. Hot. There you go, we'll see if anyone joins. I'll make myself a coffee quickly, and then we'll see where to go. Did you have a bump, Tim? Did we bump? I didn't see you in Donington until the last minute. And I thought you were the gold car, and then seemingly you weren't. You weren't the white one that came back on and took me out, were you? Right, let me make a coffee, see if anyone joins. Timo's in, 2 seconds. Oh, don't leave. We're just getting filled up. Oh, 2 seconds. Oh, there we go. We lost one, got two. Yeah. That's the problem with these custom lobbies is I think when people are waiting they must flick to a different channel and then fall asleep with their cheesy What's-It in their hand. We'll let this go, 10 people's enough, innit? Might as well go again, people are still joining. Give them a chance to choose a car. Frenchie's ready to go. Just when people do join late, you want to give them a chance to choose a car, don't you? It's only fair. of toe in on the front and a little bit of toe out on the rear. Right. Got 12 people in. Not too bad. Could do some sound. Sound is coming. Pit limit disabled.
You're clear.
Oh, bump. Little nudge. Hello, mate. Shake hands. Oh, that's close to the wall. Always want to get your initial braking done before the brow of that hill. Turn the ABS down a smidge. Maybe the traction control. Oh. We'll go a bit off, see what it's like. We've got time. So let's give the traction control off.
On the clock now, mate. Full send.
I felt like stability control then, which we haven't got an option for. Oh, we got too late on the brakes then. Sorry, mate. There's a lot of damage on. Let's go again.
Hammer down now.
Yeah, it's another one. You don't want to get your brakes too late into the bend. You kind of want to roll off into it. Cold tyres. Cold tyres. Let me down then. 2 seconds.
Final 5 minutes.
Final 5. 2:17 to beat. Still second. Spit the gum shield out. Still sitting second. So we just want to lay off once the line comes to us. We can drive through it quite nicely. Turn our ABS down. So that's traction control, right? Off. I'll just go through the menu. I need to try and get the tyres warm. All 2:14, nice time. I'm not even sure what these are capable of yet. Tyres just coming on.
You're on the clock now. This lap is counting.
We've got enough time for one more after this. Kiss off the wall. Oh, that didn't do us any favours. Oh, it's come past. Hopefully damage isn't on. Probably ruined our qualifying chances, hasn't it? Not enough time.
1 minute remaining.
Tight. Just make it. The car's still drivable, that's the main thing. Tyres are hot. He's gone, that's nice. Clear track ahead. Come on, let's make it round.
This lap, checkered flag. Session complete.
No, no. Throw everything at it then. Heavy damage. The damage is on there. Still drives right. I'll take it. Cut the ground off. It was slow. We were damaged. That's slow.
Quality favour, mate. Wish that had panned out a little better for us.
Me too. Normally doing so much better on that track. Alright Tim, we're going to take it that the AMG's a meta car, is it? Nah. We'll do better. We had damage. I don't know how much that was slowing us down. We know we were as fast as the person in front of us. I'm going to leave traction control off. Risk it for a biscuit. Let's go. Bell end.
You committed a track limit violation.
Oh yeah, of course I did. Went over the wall, did I? My mate weren't going to give me any room there, was he? Don't you worry, their mistakes will come. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. Yeah, their mistakes will come. What do they go? 2 abreast down there. Probably damaged again now. $20 off the lead. That was Timo in front, was it? Did you get caught up with matey, did you, Tim? car feels drivable.
That marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
I like it, Timo. Feels better. So I took a second off the first. They need another 19 laps. Oh.
That marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
No, Monica. Go in front of me, Tim. Thanks, mate. Oh, control's gone off, gone one-handed. You can tell I've gone one-handed.
You're overdriving and the tyres are overheating. Bring them back into the window.
Steering wheel is upside down. Oh my god. My controller still didn't come back on. It wasn't even worth it. Right, so them tyres can cool down. temperature down a little bit. There's old Tim over at my tyres are baked. Especially this back right. Look. Oh! That back right's cooked. All we need to do is just need to run it up here on the grass a little bit so we can cool it down. If the grass is cooler, look. It's coming down.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as soon as you can. We don't want to lose any time.
That soft tyre, isn't it? It's just hot. Look, it's just gone. Rear tyres are just shot to bits. I can't drive, Timo. Sorry, mate. My bad. Them soft tyres are not the pick. Once they've gone off, they've gone off. I think they're good for qualifying, and that is about it. And I forgot to change them. I forgot to put that bit of coffee in my mouth. Right, we'll have one look, see if there's a ranked one running. If it's 12 minutes. Well, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. And we've gone down a rank. Right, we're going to jump into MX5, Tim. Jumping in, if anyone wants to jump in. We shall see if we can improve. Seconds. 2 minutes left. What scores have you got for this round, Tim? I think that's you in the scoreboard just above me there. There. Everyone had a decent weekend? Got your shopping done? Leaving it to next weekend? Or the weekend after? Right, see if we can get a good session in. You've got 49 and 49 of you. What did you get in the first round then? Oh, right, 54, 56 and 49, 49 in the last one. Oh, nice. I've got a 48 and a 52. Very competitive lobbies though. It's tough racing, probably do need a radar for some people. I personally think there is a radar on the left hand side. It shows you the dot inside your arrow. It shows you if he's still inside your arrow, you can still touch him. If he's behind your arrow, then you can't, and it sort of shows you whereabouts he is in regards to forward and backwards, and you know whether he's on the left and right. So, you know, if they're on the side of you, don't try and go near the grass. If they're on the inside of you, don't try and get on the apex. When you're actually racing on track, most racing comes to spatial awareness. It's not, you know, not using your mirrors religiously. You know, you're aware of where people are, and you're kind of aware of what type of move is coming from the type of racer you're racing against. Generally, you know each other a bit better when you're doing seasons together, but yeah, it's more about spatial awareness, who and when. That's why sometimes it's good in the lobby, like qualifying, to actually see the people's names above their cars, because you can see the ones that you should avoid in the race. That'd be better. Let's go over base setup first. tried the other tune, it was a little bit wild, so we're going to go with our bass and mix them up a little bit. Right, let's go.
You're clear.
I'm only hitting about 117 up the straight that time. See how it feels on this corner.
This is your quali lap. Make it count.
Caught it. Oh, sound, mate. Yeah, just go straight through me then. See, only 111s. I just want to see what speed we get up the straight if we need to drop the nose. Right, see if this helps. Oh shit! See if this helps us get any more speed.
You're clear.
No doubt they'll be running 111s in here in a minute, and we won't be. We try and get into the 113s if we can, though. Well, so we got 117s last time round, and the time before. Didn't exactly get a clean exit then. Look, already straight up to 120s. Just by dropping the nose and raising the rear. We're not getting any luck, are we? Not getting any luck.
Timing started. Focus on this lap.
Down to limits. Wash a bit fruity there, a little bit fruity
Session
there.
ends in 1 minute.
Need to improve, one at a time. Right, one last chance.
Session's done. Check and flag this lap.
I don't think we're 8 seconds up. Be nice, but I don't think we are. Top of the screen, that's what it reckons. 9 seconds up. Or 1:13.9. Oh, just behind you, Timo. See, it definitely makes a difference dropping the front nose and raising the rear, but then it also makes the car a bit looser. I'll let that be a lesson to you.
We can try and balance the car for longer run pace, but I was really hoping qualifying would go better for us.
Me too. We saw it there straight away, we tuned it, and then once we dropped that front end all the way and raised the rear end almost all the way, we went to about 3 clicks back. We're going to go for it. Let me just drive now, take the 15-second penalty and go. I'm on your left, Timo. I'm going to try and jump the start, predict it without getting a 15-second penalty.
Good luck, mate.
Oh, someone's crossed already. 3, 2, 1, go. Well done, Tim. Good start. Go on. Stuck in the middle. We'll get out wide and we'll get a nice cut to the inside here over here. Oh, here we go. Oh, you want the apex as well, do you, mate? You want to come down the outside, have the apex, take it all. He must have been the one that qualified first. He's so fast. Must have just got mixed up on the grid order. It's only 15 laps, no time to set in or nothing. Just get going, mate. Watch out, Timo. Yeah, there you go. Well done. Control to dispatch, control to dispatch. All right, mate. Yeah, so sound. Yeah, there's no room on the inside there. No, just the racing line, and that's it, I suppose. Now we're going to get smashed straight in the rear end, no doubt, because everyone's going to Want to just stay to the left? Oh look, I'll slow down. Look, I'm going too fast now. Unbelievable, really. Well, there goes matey. Let's see what speed difference you get from dropping the nose end. Well, you'd have me off as well. That's how you keep the inside, you see. Have to give up a bit of room on the inside there just in case he's there. I think he is, he's still behind me. Well, I'm not wasting no time now. We've already found out what type of lobby it is. I'm just going to get stuck in. Oh, we called it. We called it. Come straight back over, mate. Yep, that's it, mate. That's it, mate. That's it. That's how you do it. You just come straight back over, yep. Sound, at least we've got someone else. Unbelievable, really. Don't really know what to say. Don't really know what to say. Well, I suppose it's a school night. We'll have to leave it at that one. Don't think we're going to improve on points. And I think I must have just been invisible. Yeah, there you go. Unlucky night. But yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow. We'll be streaming from 8. So take care, guys. Come back tomorrow. Check us out. And I promise you, the review video I've been promising is dropping. It's on there. It's ready to go. We're there at 6 in the morning. See you soon. Take care, guys. Have a good one.